Okay, welcome back to the lab. We're going to be showing you a new project. We'll be addressing flight. I don't know about you guys, but playing on other people's worlds and the lag is insane. Here's an easy to build small aircraft that you could just build in probably a few minutes. So you can see it's got 5 thrusters, 1 main lifting thruster. It'll pick up the whole thing. You have your corresponding buttons to each thruster. Each button is linked to the seat, along with the middle thruster, which is linked to the switch. Everything connects together underneath the seat. So, pretty much this entire build is connected to the seat. You have these 3 wires that promote balance bar type stability. And you've got it for both front and I guess that would be considered X and Y axis, but I'll just give you an example here of how easy this is to fly around. So you build this, and then you just press however you have your first switch wired, which is my first button, number 1 for main engine. And as you can see, very stable, easy to build, and now I've got my left thruster as my number 2 button, my right thruster as my number 3, my front thruster as my number 4, and my rear thruster as number 5. And this will allow me to adjust the cant, I guess, or the pitch and the roll of this very small, compact ship. The reason I'm making a video on this is because a lot of times you end up in someone's world and you can't find them. And to be able to scout with a little aerial craft like this will get you around relatively fast. And you can build it quick. To me, this in some ways rivals a very efficient land-based vehicle like the one in my previous video. So with a little hover ship like this, you could jump onto your friend's world and start scouting for them. I see those antennas over there, so in order for me to move in that direction, I'm going to lean a little bit on my left and rear thruster. So to do that, I'm going to hit 2 and then 5. Just light little taps. And as you can see, that gave me the angle I wanted towards those 2 towers far in the distance. And that's all it takes to move around. As you can see, I'm leaving the little launch pad I made there. And I'm headed to a real launch pad over yonder. And I see there's actually another one over there. But I like having multiple launch pads. I'm drifting a little towards the front. But it's alright, I'm still headed in the right direction. So when I get to that launch pad, what I'll do is I'll build you a version of this ship real quick. And you'll be able to go to your friend's world and try it out and fly around. And the nice thing about it is it's really easy to build. And it works really good, and I think if you've seen my previous video, you know that's the theme for the Scrap Mechanic Lab. It's got to be easy, it's got to be fast, and it's got to work really good. So what I'm going to do is, because I'm a little impatient, I'm going to tap my left thruster. It's easy to fly when you orientate yourself with your little person, because now, since I moved the camera behind him, I know that the left thruster is the one to his left. And I knew I assigned that number 2, so I'm going to tap that again. It's going to lean me a little more. I'm going to tap it one more time, so I get a little more speed in that direction. And now my number 4 thruster's in front. Tap that. Oop, a little too hard. And you just gotta rock the boat, but not too much. Now I'm gonna turn off my main thruster. That'll give me downward momentum. Turn it off again. Some more downward momentum. And I'm gonna tap 4. I can level off. And I'm headed right for that launch pad, which it looks good. Looks like it'll be a nice landing. Got some pretty good momentum, so I'm gonna just start my descent. I mean, how cool would that be? You go to your friend's world, you got your little ship built, took you about 5 minutes, and you're flying around like a pro. And to me, that's what this game's about. Having fun. And here we are. It's not a perfect landing. Oh, oh, oh. But it's good enough. Now, what I'm going to do is do a quick build of this for you and show you how to make your own. Now, pay attention because it's going to happen pretty fast. You want to lay down just a regular seat, not one of those steering wheel seats. You want to put it a little off to the side like that so that you can get under it. Now we lift it up and we drop our rockets in. Let me grab everything I need real quick. We're going to need rockets for this. We're going to need buttons. We're going to need these long light cables. And I think that's it. All right. So let's put my rockets on. Can be tricky getting the placement on and fitting everything under the seat, but as you can see, I put that on the back edge. Gonna put this one on the front edge. Now I'm going to just let it fall over. And well, it didn't fall over, but still, I could work with this. Now it's up on the seat. It's up on the lift. And now I can work under here. Put a rocket in the middle. Stick a rocket in the front. Another here on the side. It's important to leave these little, hold on. It's important to leave these little corners open on the seat because that's where you're going to attach your stabilizing wires, which is, I treat them more like bars, but there goes one. I was able to catch it right there. And here goes another. And on this side, I'm going to use Q to rotate it. Put one there. Back here. Put another one. Now if you look closely, you'll see the pattern that I did was sort of like a swirly little pattern around it. And here's where it gets interesting because the longer these bars, the more stability you'll give yourself. But you don't want to make them so long that you're too heavy to have good lift with just one engine. So what I found to be a good balance of lifting power to weight is to have 3 of them on each end, like so. And as you can see, the thing's almost done. Oh wait, I forgot one of my little stabilizers to extend there. Now I like to put my main engine switch in the front, right there. Then you'll put your little buttons all around the side. I'm not sure how much a button weighs, but I kind of try to keep it all balanced out anyway, just in case. I haven't really had any problems with this switch on the front. I haven't really needed to balance it out, so let's wire this up. Okay. I always try to use the same order so that it's easy for me to fly. My middle engine, you see the 5 dots. The middle engine I'll connect to the switch. And then because I like for my main engine to be my number one always when I make a flying aircraft, then I connect the switch to the seat. You see that'll be engine 1. Then I have my left and right. Since the seat is facing this way, I like to always have my left engine to be number 2. So I'm going to grab the left engine, connect it up to this button, and then this button to the seat. That makes that number 2. And we just keep going. This would be number 3, because I like number 3 to be on my right. And then I like my number 4 to be in front. So this to the button, button to the seat. That's number 4. For my last one is my number 5, which is going to be this rocket to the back. And then this to the seat should make that 5. And there you have it, my friends. In just a few minutes, you could build yourself an aircraft exactly like this and be flying like a pro. Gonna jump in, show you how it works. As you can see, hovers very nicely. If you like it and you want to build your own, go for it. If you like the video, please subscribe or leave a comment and say, hey, can you build other stuff? Simple solutions to solve a lot of these scrap mechanic problems out there, and I'll be glad to show you. Now, I'm going to have fun flying around, guys. Thanks for watching the video again, and take care. Bye-bye.